4. It's your favorite.
It is.
How are we feeling, David?
I'm all right today. How are you?
Pretty good.
He set you up for that one.
Pretty freaking good.
I'm doing all right.
You what?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Life's not fair.
I like that you're just pushing buttons without looking.
I'm guessing. Look.
You can't tell me nothing. What I do, act more stupidly.
Sometimes I,
They big, bitch.
and
Boy.
I don't know what half this stuff is from. Who's this? I know who this is.
Yeah. I can tell you, but I don't remember exactly off the top of my head.
You know, I met a guy recently that.
No way.
Yeah, I met a guy. I was chatting with him, and when I would say something that he thought was cool or whatever, he would do that. He would go shit. That he would do.
Yeah,
that.
it's viral.
Oh, okay.
And, I'm like, I'm young. I'm super young.
You are
Youthful,
Yeah.
hip guy. Is that what the youngsters are saying?
I am too. Look at my hair is all dyed.
You got it. Yeah.
I dyed it to make it look like it was.
You got it frosted.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
The Lord frosted your tips.
Cost me.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
Want to do a podcast?
Yep.
Unidentical.
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 What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Unidentical podcast. My name is Jason Collins. Obviously, you knew that. And of course, my co-host, as always,
David Collins.
Yeah.
Did you like my voice?
good voice. Very good voice. Make sure you continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Spotify, wherever it is that you download your podcast. Leave us a 5-star rating and a review. It helps with the algorithms and it helps us keep this channel going.
Algorithms.
Algorithms. And on YouTube, go to check us out on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ring the notification bell. Sorry. And so you know when some new shit is coming at you. And as always, you can go to unidenticalpod.com for everything unidentical. All the links to the audio are there. All the links to the video are there. There's a banner link to my 1-hour special on Amazon. Let me get to the right thing. And
There it is.
Yeah.
I've been looking for this.
For the link.
I'm clicking the link right now. Let's see what that looks like.
Oh,
Here
he's
we go.
just ask you to buy it. Or rent
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
2 hours and 59 minutes of Jason Collins.
2 hours?
That's what it says. Oh, yeah, no, 59 minutes. Sorry.
Oh,
There's 2 5-star reviews.
oh, got
That's
it.
what I got.
I got reviews
Yeah.
for 5 stars?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, guys. I made it. So, yeah, if you want to go check out that 1-hour special, there is a banner on unidenticalpod.com. And as always, you can go there and get all your Unidentical merch. We got hats, we got beanies, we got hoodies, we got cropped hoodies for the ladies, we got baby shirts,
Yeah.
we got dad mad stuff. And there's some, we just added a dad mad shirt. If
Dude,
you
Becca
look
got
there.
that beanie.
Which one is the
Looks
dad man?
sweet.
The one that says dad mad on it. Come on.
Oh, this one. Okay, let's
The one that I'm wearing, the one with me in the picture.
Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Those muscles.
yep. That's
You look
me.
like a
That's an
young
old picture.
Gronk.
It's from like a month ago.
That's a young Gronk right there.
ago.
Yeah.
That's
So, yeah, we got dad mad stuff. What does it say on the bottom there? My brother designed these. What does it say? Dad mad what?
Ooh.
a different level of mad.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it is.
Glad we have the author here to.
Yeah.
It is a different level. When you get mad as a dad, it is a very different level. You say funny things. You do funny shit. You knock things over. You trip when you're trying to look cool.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking on my own experience.
Dad though was funny with his dad mad because he cussed funny. Remember he would use cuss words in weird ways.
He would say dick. Dick. Like, instead of shit, he would say dick.
Dick.
Yeah. Mine is son of a. What do I say? Elaine and the kids just think it's so funny because I'm constantly cussing inanimate objects out. Fucking thing. That's what I
Right.
say a lot.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking thing.
Yeah.
Damn it. And then I always say, what do I say? Fuck me twice. I don't know why I say
With a
that.
hammer. You
Well,
said.
yeah, I say
Yeah,
with a
you
hammer.
said that this morning.
Yeah.
Fuck me
yeah.
twice with a
Yeah.
hammer.
You know, Becca's
Fuck me running.
Becca's
Brent
got a
says
couple that she says that are funny. Now, again, in her defense, she's had to learn 2 full languages.
Right.
But one of like, you know how you see people joke around about my parents are from another country and they don't know how to
Yeah.
cuss, right? Well, she's got a couple that she'll do, and it's so
Well,
funny.
give me one.
One of them is son of a shit gun.
Oh my God, I want it.
Son of a shit gun.
That's
Hear
my
it
nickname for my
across
butt.
the house. And then the other one is mother of ass. That's another one.
Oh wow.
Dude, that can I say
Those are my
something
wife's
about that?
curses.
That is so foreign,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Do you think that's like a translation error, or do you think that's just the way she likes to say it?
No, I think honestly, I think that those words are satisfying to her. Like it's almost like you gotta punch
Oh.
something, and that mother of ass to her.
Yo,
That
how satisfying
covers
is fuck?
ing?
No, the word
Oh.
fuck when you're mad. Dane Cook used to have a bit about it. It's the f and the and the k.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
You put them all together, and it's just so satisfying.
I think oh shit are like famous last words though. Like people who are dying.
Yeah,
like,
you're about to
dying.
fall off something.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh shit.
Or
I think
blow
that's,
up.
Like
If those were my last words, that would suck. What did he say? He just looked at me, and he said, "Oh shit." I had an oh shit moment on an airplane. I passed out on an airplane once.
really?
Yeah, I was dehydrated. I didn't know that at the time, but I talked to Brent Moore and his brother Matt Moore, Mighty Matt, is a doctor. So when the plane landed, I called him. I said, "This thing just happened." Blah blah blah. So Brent and I were flying to Pittsburgh, and I wasn't feeling good in the seat at all. And I'm like, maybe I gotta take a. And I don't understand people that take a crap on a plane, but I was that guy for a minute.
Right.
So I go to the shit line, and
There's a line.
there's a line in the
Oh,
bathroom, right?
God.
So I walk up there, and I'm just not. And what I didn't know is that Brent could tell something was wrong. So he got up and followed me to the restroom.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
He was like, something's going on. So I'm standing in the line, and I finally start feeling like weird. And I turn around, and I realize Brent is right there. And I don't remember this, but Brent said all that happened was I just looked at him and went, "Oh shit," and then passed out.
And you
Oh,
dropped.
man, you just knew.
Then
it
I
was coming.
dropped. Next thing I know, I was waking up on the floor with the flight attendants around me and Brent going, "Gee, dude, Brent looked more embarrassed than anything, to be honest." He's like, "Come on, Jason, get it together." And then I went into the restroom and I pee-peed out of my booty hole. And then I felt better.
You did what?
I had the die-dyes.
Yeah.
I had the water poos.
And all the passengers are going, please don't divert the plane. Please
Yeah,
don't
don't divert the plane. Oh man, they were so mad. But oh my god, when did I get so fat in my neck, dude? Anyway, so yeah, I had the oh shit moment where I just said oh shit. Next thing you know, I'm like looking up at the ceiling of an airplane, and
Brent's giving you mouth to mouth.
yeah, Brent's giving me mouth to mouth. The hot flight attendant's looking at me. I went, "Mama." It was a weird moment, but yeah. Then I got on the ground and I hit Brent's brother up. I said, "This is what happened." He goes, "You're dehydrated, dude. You're just dehydrated and you're stressed out."
Wow.
And the
Yeah.
point is, you had a real life moment where you went, "Oh shit," and something happened.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're making fun of how long I took to get there.
Yeah.
I could tell you were making fun of how long.
It was a long bus ride.
It was a long bus ride. Hey man,
I was reading.
dude. You know what, Dave? I'm a storyteller.
You are.
That's
You
what
are.
kind of
That's
guy
your
I am.
thing,
I'm a
yeah.
storyteller. I bring you in. I bet you felt like you were on the plane.
I
bet you
did.
could smell the die-dyes.
It works out because I'm a story listener.
Nice. You're good at that.
Sometimes.
Good at that.
If the story's good,
Was mine?
yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
I was enthralled.
Yeah, me too.
You ever pass out on a plane?
I was edge
Hell
of the seat.
no.
Edge of the seat.
That was my first experience
I don't know
Passing
that I've
out
ever
from
passed out,
standing up.
period, but
I have a few times, but it was on purpose.
I think I
Hoist,
never passed
Hoist,
out.
Hoist Gracie, famous Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu master.
what do they say in the
He choked me out once.
the Victorian era? You had a spell. Huh?
I had
Yeah.
a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to be
I had
this
a spell.
spell.
I had a spell. I was like, what are the bends? That's something underwater, right?
Yeah, the bends are when you go deep underwater and you come up too fast, and you
yeah.
get blood, you get oxygen bubbles in your blood, and it's painful.
Yeah, I saw
Is
something.
it called the bends because you bend over in pain? Is that why?
Probably.
Okay.
And that's
See,
a
the
little terrible.
bends sounds terrible. That sounds like, you know those horror movies where people's body just start going,
You're all tied in knots.
I got the bends.
Dude, let's write it.
Do it right
The
now.
bends.
Anybody got a pad and paper for David to write this? Write this thing?
You'll be doing the show by yourself. 'cause
He
you'll
came
be
up
into
too
it.
fast.
How was your week, sir?
Good.
I always ask you that
No
like we don't
bends.
see each other.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah. Do you guys see each other?
Oh, yeah.
The
We were with each
longest-
other last night.
Yeah. The longest we usually go without hanging out is probably when I'm on the road.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's probably it. But we see each other at least once or twice a week.
Yeah.
We love each other,
Kinda.
Solo Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We get along.
Yeah.
Although I'm
For the most
obviously
part.
the younger twin. Am I?
Sure.
Yes, I am by less than a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get to your age and people call you Harry, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You're the older, hairier twin, right?
Dave's got that. You look like
I get that a lot. You're older, right? I get that all the time.
Yeah.
They think I'm the older twin. I don't know why.
Who's
He looks
older
like-
by
I think it's
minutes?
my-
Who did the doctor pull out first?
Me.
Okay.
Just why but we were born cesarean. So we kind of came out like toast. And my dad always joked, like, you're only oldest because the doctor was right-handed, you know? If he was left-handed, he would have yanked Jay out of there.
Okay.
Actually,
But yeah, we're
I
only
pushed him
15
out.
seconds apart. It was literally like,
I kicked him out.
here, hold this. Yeah.
I was like, I kicked him out and I put a advertisement out for a new womb mate.
And since then, ladies and gentlemen, has been competition.
Yeah, we went out last night to,
That place was cool, man.
Yeah, you been to Yamashiro up on the hill there in Hollywood?
No, is that the one that has a logo with a cat carrying a baby cat?
Say what?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
It's dope.
What?
I've only
now
been
I'm
there that
intrigued
one
about the
time.
cat carrying a baby cat.
I
What-
thought it was
where are you
Yamashiro.
hanging out?
I don't know.
Yeah, guys, let's go to dinner. Where? Cat and the Little Cat? That's what it's called.
Maybe that's what Yamashiro means.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, we're gonna go on over to Cat and a Half, have some lunch.
Okay. So tell us about dinner.
I learned a lot. I love Hollywood history.
Yeah,
LA
this place,
history is
this
so
place
cool.
was so cool looking. I've never been. I've
Yeah.
seen him like post about it and stuff, and it's
Beautiful. It used to
Yeah,
be
man.
someone's home.
Oh,
It's-
wow.
And it looks like a Japanese pagoda, and it's the whole thing surrounds a garden with koi ponds. It's beautiful. Is this it? Yeah, this
Yeah,
is it there.
there. I thought like I wanted a fight scene with ninjas. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was great. It looked like that room where that scene in Kill Bill was shot.
Yeah, it does.
Ah,
But it turns out that it was built. This place was built in 1890
in
oh,
Japan.
wow.
in Japan.
Yeah.
They built this place and
I wouldn't
then
even drink that.
shipped it in pieces to LA, where somebody built it up onto this hill and it was their house.
No
It's
kidding.
it's in the Hollywood Hills.
It's surrounded by other homes. It's a trip. It's like
Yeah,
the only thing
which-
up there that's not a home.
Well, it's just above Magic Castle.
Right. You could see the stuff down there, but right in front of it, there was like houses and stuff. But it was cool.
But
Wow.
you ever been to Magic Castle or seen Magic Castle?
No, I'm waiting for my two best comedian buddies to get me tickets. to
Who
get
who are
there.
they?
It better be you.
Yeah, I haven't gone. I haven't gone yet either. Our best friend got engaged there. That's where he proposed to his wife. But it's one of those members only type spots.
Right.
You have to know one of the magicians and you get invited, but you can't. You have to wear a dinner jacket and
Oop,
a
I'm
tie.
out.
Yeah.
Why are you out?
I don't have a dinner jacket.
Don't they give you one at the door? Is it one of those
think
places?
yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, for the
You must
losers.
put this on, sir.
For
This
the
this hoodie's the most
Yeah, Dave, you're
formal thing I own.
Dave is very dressed up today. I'm dressed like a child today.
It's so bad to where if I wear
Rugrats.
jeans,
Awesome.
if I wear jeans and just a polo shirt,
Yeah.
people will go, "Oh, you look great." That's how I'm always in sweats, t-shirts.
You should have
Yeah.
seen him getting ready last night. I've never seen someone take so long to leave the house other than my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the event?
It's a stand-up comedy show.
Oh, it was at
Yeah.
Yamashiro?
Yeah, they have a little venue in there, and they have this great show. The show is incredible.
Mhm.
First of all, it's maybe 50 seats, maybe.
If that, yeah, it's a great place.
It's a 50-seater.
Jay was saying he got 80 guys in there once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the lineups are incredible. Like last night, it was me, obviously incredible, and then it was Chris Spencer, who's an amazing comic writer, showrunner. He writes for like the Golden Globes and that kind of stuff. And then there was Jonathan Kite, who's a great comic, an actor. He's been in tons of stuff. He was the foreign cook in Two Broke Girls.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned. Okay.
And then the night before, it was Chris D'Elia was on, Matt Rife was on, guys that do like arenas and shit.
Are
In this little 50
tiny
to
side room at
60
this restaurant.
seater side room.
So cool, man.
And a lot of it is due to Jay Davis.
Mhm.
Jay Davis, who's going to come on the pod and tell. I want to bring Jay on to tell some of his stories,
That guy's got stories, man.
because this guy, he's ran one of the things we call these places where we do stand up in we call it rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great room.
Yeah.
Like instead of saying, "Oh, that club is great," we just call it a room.
Right. Yeah. I picked that up from
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
And Jay Davis has ran some of the most legendary rooms in LA.
Yeah.
Like forever.
Mhm.
When I first started stand up, there was a room on Monday nights at this bar called Dublin's on Sunset. And this room was so amazing. You had every Monday, you had Dane Cook, Daniel Tosh, Dave Chappelle, Sebastian Maniscalco, all at this like bar show. And this was the kind of thing that Jay Davis did. And then he,
Now, I remember Jay telling the story about that. He was saying something along the lines of how Chappelle was like one of the first ones to say, "Yeah, I'll come do it."
Yep.
And he was just like, "Whoa, he's supposed to come and do the pod. So he'll probably tell that story."
We'll get him on. But yeah, this, and then he moved eventually to the Laugh Factory, and then from there to the Parlor on Melrose, and now he's at Yamachita. He's got Yamachita on. I know why you're laughing. So
No, you know why I'm laughing actually?
I know why you're laughing.
Because I found the logo.
You found the logo of the two cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, were you right?
Okay, here, I'll show it to you real quick.
Let's see it.
Let's see.
We're gonna pull up this logo.
Okay.
Why is it?
So it's called Yamato Group. And when you
Design-
said Yamashiro, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah,
What-
Yamato Group.
What is But it's.
It's a transport company. They do transport.
How did you know about that?
It just stuck to my just stuck in my head.
How do
know
you
those
have
track-
a transport logo in your head?
You know those tractors
Well,
and
because
stuff?
you said Yamato and I thought Yamashiro. Because it's unique, right? I mean,
Yeah,
look
but
at
I'm
that.
saying I've never heard of this. How do you know about Yamato Transport?
I don't know. I'm a designer. I think I saw the logo
okay.
at one
Right.
point.
That's
and
how I am.
it just sort of
Yeah.
resonates with you.
It makes me think of those cat brand tractors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's a service that helps them.
I have a cat hoodie.
Cool.
Isn't it though?
Yeah. My
You're
cat,
being serious how cool it is. Right?
my cat has a hoodie. My cat Charles. Charlie.
My hood has a hoodie.
Yeah. Nice.
My penis has a hoodie. Anyways, but yeah, one of the things one of the things I really love and try to find documentaries on is LA Hollywood history.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah.
So that the fact that we were in a place last night that was built in 1890.
Mhm. It was built in pieces in Japan.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The way they described it, they said it was built in pieces like Legos,
Uh-huh.
and then they shipped it into probably the port of Long Beach back then because that was
So cool.
that was the harbor.
Yeah. And the grounds around it are also
Mhm.
amazing. Yeah.
They do a lot of events there. There's a lot of weddings there. There's a lot of a lot of stuff. Elaine and I
The green room
2 years ago
was the
we
bridal
had-
suite.
Yeah.
The bridal area where she gets ready for that's the green room.
Nice.
Yeah.
Elaine and I went there for our anniversary like 2 years ago.
So what did it feel like walking in there, a place with such history? I mean, do you I always get a feel, like,
It's haunted.
well, probably.
They all are.
Yeah, it looked old, but in a good way, not in
Uh-huh.
a rundown. It was just a pretty place. Although the it looks like rice paper walls with the squares,
Yeah.
like the grid, like that
Yeah.
over there, and the whole building looked like that.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like it's basically
wanna
made
throw
of
anything.
paper, but
No, I just imagine, Hollywood movies. You just see that stuff like that just being shot up,
Yeah.
right?
with
Blood
ninja stars coming
everywhere.
through the paper.
Yeah. Whenever I watch those movies and they wreck a Ferrari,
Yeah.
I get so mad. I'm like, you could have just given it to me.
Good band name, Wreck a Ferrari.
Good band name. Very, very good band name.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. It's Wreck a Ferrari.
And then they play folk
Yeah.
music. They play folk music.
But
yeah, it
first,
was
we got
cool.
9 opening acts.
No. Dude,
Hey, we're Loose Grovel, and we'll be playing.
band names. Sometimes band names bug the shit out of me.
Love it. I
You know
love
what bugs? You know what really bugs me? Band pictures, like the pictures they take together. Like we're just casually hanging out in this field of wheat. You know?
Yeah.
We always sit on painter scaffolding together. We're uneven pavement. What's up?
Funny.
Yeah, or which way is the camera? They're looking every other direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a band picture, Dave.
Okay.
Nice, dude. We're in it. Whenever I drive by the Roxy or by Whiskey on Sunset to go to the store, I always check the marquee for goofy band.
Gotta have good band names, man.
There's some good ones.
Yeah. Let's come
You know
up
what?
with some.
You know what band name always stands out in my head because they were an actual popular band?
Mm.
Butthole Surfers.
Yeah. I remember them. And wasn't the
Butthole
guitar,
Surfers
the
was
guy's
fucking-
guitar was a skateboard or
No,
something?
that was Cheap Trick, I think.
Oh, all right. Well, I remember him.
Wow.
He had like 50 million guitars.
Wait, who did? One of them did have a.
It was the Butthole Surfers. I
Was
think.
it Skateboard Deck?
Yeah. I remember. The guy you're talking about from Cheap Trick, and I feel like I'm an idiot because I don't remember his name. But he's the one that always had like a bunch of guitars. And then that
With,
was
like,
his whole
9
thing.
necks.
Yeah.
But some of the band names that came out of the 90s, come on. Come
Oh.
on. Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Yeah. Something the something. Was
Blind Melon.
Yeah. Stone Temple Pilots.
Blind Melon was that. And it was the.
That was a good tune,
It
though.
had the girl in the bee outfit in the video.
Yeah.
They were a one hit wonder because I was always wondered why were they a one hit wonder, and I think it's because the dude died
Mm.
like right after that
Yeah.
that happened.
One hit wonders are fascinating to me
Mm-hmm.
because they had that spark for that thing.
They were on top. For
What
that
happened?
Moment.
Like why?
Well, here's what happened. They did it themselves. It's always something that they did.
not always, because it's
I
with our
think-
dad. It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Well, oh, that's
they got in
the
the
industry shit.
No, here's the thing.
All right.
People get in their own way. I see it every day with comedy.
We do.
I see it every day with me. I see it every day with you. People just get in their own way and screw it up. Like for example, that our father, he had a one-hit wonder.
Okay.
But there was infighting in the band. All of them wanted to be the leader.
Everybody wants to be
I'm
the star.
pretty sure mostly my dad wanted to be the star of the thing.
Oh yeah.
And so there was infighting, and then there was obviously the drugs and the alcohol. And then,
Yeah.
you know, my dad, of course, was the guy in the band who had 2 babies at home. You know, that's just, hey, have babies or be a rock star.
So you guys
Oh,
are the only
thinking of
2
having.
kids? You guys are the only 2 kids?
Oh, yeah.
I only have 2 boys. He only has 2 girls.
No, we're the
No,
only 2 of our.
You're yeah.
Yes.
So you have no brothers.
Yeah, mom almost didn't make it when she had us.
Okay.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, back then in the early 70s,
Literally.
C-section wasn't what it is today.
They
They
cut
pretty
you in
much
half.
yeah they
And
put
they
it
put like her left side on this side of the room.
Yeah.
Put her on no.
yeah,
But yeah, they had to literally. It was like, you know what I mean? It was like.
It reminds me of that Beetlejuice waiting room.
Oh, yeah.
half a person.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. I feel like every one of these bands, if they had that one hit and they had that magic, they could have made it happen again. But something they did was they either died, which that's going to stop everything,
Yep.
obviously, and or they just they fucking partied too hard after that one hit. You see that every day with stand up.
Well,
Do you have you ever seen the movie with Tom Hanks called That Thing You Do?
The Oneaters.
The Oneaters. They called them. They were supposed to be called the Wonders, but they spelled it weird. Somebody would call them the Oneaters.
Okay.
But that movie basically tells the story of our dad.
Epitomizes,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's like you have this one hit. Band goes out on the road to tour, then they come back, and all the infighting has left it decimated, and there's nothing left. Yeah.
Yep. My dad played all those iconic rooms in Hollywood. They played the Whiskey. They played the Roxy. They played. There was the place to be back in the 70s and the 80s was the Red Onion on Sunset.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There was a Red Onion on Sunset. I remember we would go there to watch bands and stuff. I don't even know where was that. That's because it's gone. It doesn't exist.
Yeah. Where was the Red? The Red.
The Red Idiot. They had a Red Onion by my house in Lakewood, California that we would go to try to pick up girls, but we were too young. So I had a buddy.
Google is so stupid.
What did it say?
I Googled Red Onion on Sunset.
What did it say?
For the listeners, it's literally a
That's fucking
a
hilarious.
sunset with a
Man, this AI
Onion.
is killing me.
red onion in the foreground.
Onion and a beautiful sunset.
Oh my god.
Did the real one come up at all or no?
No, well, I didn't know.
Well, they were everywhere.
It really didn't. I think
Remember we used to go to the one in at Peters Landing too.
Yes, but
Sunset Beach.
there was one in Lakewood when we were under 21. And a buddy of mine, shout out Carlos Reyes, he had an older sister that kind of had a crush on me, and she had a really nice car. She had, back then it was dope. It was an old Camaro, but she had like a really nice sound system in
I
it.
remember that.
But she had this crush on me, so I would ask her, can I borrow your car? And she would let me drive it. So what we would do is we would get into that car and we would drive through the parking lot when the club was letting out,
Oh, that's right.
acting like we were in there.
oh.
And be like, hey, what's up, girl?
Pretty fun night,
It's
huh?
Good in there, huh?
Well, the DJ was
My God.
killing it. Boy.
Is this your car? I'm like, yeah, it is. Why does it smell like perfume? But yeah, we
see
would,
you in there. Oh, we had VIP seating.
oh, we were in a booth.
We were behind the
Curtains
ropes.
were closed. Things were happening back there, and you missed it.
yeah.
So
You missed it.
if you want to have a good time, you might want to hang out with me later. But we can't come here. We cannot. You heard of Chuck E. Cheese? We can go to Chuck E. Cheese. Have some Chuck E. Cheeses.
Remember what was it called? It was either called like Showtime Pizza or Showbiz Pizza.
That's what it was. Showbiz.
Was it? Yeah.
Those are creepy.
Like those like that
Five
Nicholas
Nights at Freddy's.
that. Yeah.
My
Now
God,
does
I used
that
to play that game?
does that have to do with the one with Nick Cage? Is it the same?
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I just know Five Nights at Freddy's was a video game where you're like a security guard and you walk around with this flashlight that barely works and stuff is popping out at you and all of that.
And it's the animatronic musician?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
The jump scares is what gets me. Those, my penis goes, no, no, no. That's what it does. But yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful spot last night.
Yeah.
In
not the Yamato Transport.
not that one, the Yamashiro
Yeah.
Japanese cuisine.
They
I
have
feel
these,
like if it's high end, you have to call it
trees
cuisine.
that look like flower, like cherry blossom trees. They were pretty cool, man.
Very, very cool. Very cool.
Did you guys
That's
eat?
why I
Did
like.
you have dinner there? Or you just
Yeah,
eat,
I've
or-
eaten there. We had
We had
what's
steak.
called this shit. It's a $65 steak. It's called Steak Diane.
Okay, I've heard of that.
So good. No sides.
Not bad.
It's just
That's
a
the
big
thing,
ass
too,
steak.
It's
and sauce.
beautiful, and the it's not like ridiculously overpriced or anything either. It's
Yeah,
actually-
65 doesn't
Yeah.
sound crazy.
But
Yeah,
then they
it's
do. What's great is they'll do steak, they'll do chicken and stuff like that. But they also do sushi.
yeah.
You can just do sushi if you want,
pizza
or the rolls.
pizza rolls.
They don't have
No.
pizza or pizza
No?
rolls at Yamashiro. No. What did you eat, man?
I-
What did they bring you?
What was that steak, Lorraine? What'd you call it?
Diane.
Diane.
Yeah.
Just making up names.
Just making up names.
Was it
Steak
was it
Susan? What do you got there?
Kathy.
Yeah, can I get
Catherine?
the steak Sharon, please? I would love the steak Sharon. It's Diane, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I have no idea why. But yeah, cool spot. And I love that. Like I said, I love that history of Hollywood and LA and stuff. That's why the Cecil Hotel. Ooh.
That's the one that had that documentary a while back.
Yes,
right, where,
dude. It's in downtown LA.
where the girl wandered.
It's
into
right around the corner from where my son used to live. Yeah, where the girl wandered into
the water.
yeah,
Wasn't she in the water tank?
Yep, they found her.
on the roof.
and it's,
Oh my
it's
God.
so nasty how they found her. It's so gross how they found her. So people that were staying there were complaining that the water was coming out discolored.
Yeah.
and smelling weird. Mind you, they had this Asian lady had disappeared. She got into the elevator, got out, and no one ever saw her again. And there's video of her going in and out of the elevator. And there's all these conspiracies online about.
Wasn't she traveling from Canada or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted to just come down here and check it out, and she kind of partied. She partied. If you go online and look it up, there's all kinds of conspiracies. She looks possessed because her arms are doing this in the elevator, and then she gets out and she's acting weird and she's peeking like someone's chasing her.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
I did see that.
It looks like someone's chasing her because she's looking, but I'm like, yo, you ever been drunk?
It's interesting. You can
When
never
I'm
see
drunk-
the people chasing.
Yeah, when I'm drunk, everybody's chasing me. People that aren't even there. My
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say nowadays they have like symptoms for all of that stuff. I mean, the schizophrenia or whatever. Before
Yeah.
they just couldn't explain it.
No, it's
Right.
schizophrenia is just now drunk.
Steak Diane was named after the Roman goddess of the hunt, Diana.
Yeah.
I knew it. You know, I knew that.
I believe
I
you.
didn't know that.
Yeah. They prepared it a certain way, and she went, and then they named it after her.
But I wanted to go to the Cecil. Because half of it became a hotel and they called it something else
Right.
to get rid of the stigma of what it was.
What's the?
because Richard Ramirez stayed
That's what I was
there.
gonna say. Yeah.
Like a lot of bad people stayed there, and it's apparently haunted. But it's probably not. Probably not. But anyways, they found that girl in the water supply up on the roof. She climbed it and fell in,
Wow.
and they found her days later floating around in there.
Well, you know what's funny? She just knew everybody in the lobby was going, this water tastes weird right here. Taste it. And, oh,
Ugh.
yeah. Taste it.
Yeah,
Taste it.
When that couple said the water smelled weird, and then they were like, we'd been showering in it. You were showering in that girl.
Yeah. And that
Decaying
couple was
flesh.
traveling. That couple
Yeah.
was like they were from like Germany or some shit.
Yeah.
They were traveling too.
They come to LA.
Yeah.
Stay in a death hotel.
Yeah. We went
Shower.
to LA and took a dead lady shower.
Took
you
a
know?
dead lady shower. Dead Asian lady shower. So, and that's the connection to the Yamashiro.
No, it's not.
I thought we were heading into a fetish somewhere.
Right.
Imagine having to be a fetish, being a walking fetishized person, because so many Asian women have to deal with that.
I have a good
Yeah.
friend who's dealt with that a lot in the dating world. And
Who's that?
Ariel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of my best buddies. Well, like a sister nowadays, but she's Iranian,
Ah.
and she's
Pretty.
She's very pretty, and she's dealt with that with dating. Like guys, they fetishize that about her.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
She's Bill.
I will tell you, the
She's
first
that-
time I met my wife, like when we went on our first date,
Mhm.
she was in high school. And so we're obviously a lot younger.
illegal.
She comes out and she's Asian, obviously, and she's got her
Ew.
Catholic school uniform on. And there is nothing more fetishized
Come on.
than
I mean, it's like
Asian
an anime.
schoolgirl.
Oh
I mean,
my God. And
we
that's
just
how you
went to
met?
the mall, and I was like so like embarrassed. I don't know.
You were?
Yeah.
Funny. I didn't tell her to wear that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, there's not more fetish than Asian schoolgirl. Come on.
Did she do this and giggle? Did she say so sorry all the time? Oh, so sorry. Oh, that's just racist. I have to deal with it all the time. I tell you what, people are constantly like, "Yo, you're my fetish. You're my dream." And
Yeah.
it's mostly the people that are very, very, very into
Barbecue sauce.
barbecue sauce and out of shape middle-aged men.
Visually impaired.
I just want to rub barbecue sauce all over you.
Yeah,
Hey, girl. See you.
Dude, there's some weird fetishes out there. Because I watch a lot of true crime.
Dude, there's
There's some weird shit that people like.
Oh, okay. So
I never understood the foot thing.
what do you mean?
Feet are weird looking.
Yeah, I know. I don't
But
know.
people love them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Buddy Russell loves feet.
That's weird.
And Russell Peters, I'm putting you on blast because everybody knows it. You're a foot fetish guy. And he even knows like we would be out and he goes, "Oh, that's what you call it." He knew like the moves of the feet. Oh, that's a dope heel pop. I'm like, what the fuck is a heel pop?
That sounds like an injury.
He gets so mad because I make fun of my wife's feet.
Uh-huh.
He's like, your wife's got nice feet. I was like, my wife's feet looks like she's flipping you off with her foot at that one long middle toe.
Right. But back to true crime. You were talking about that Death by Fame show that with the Drew Carey. That whole,
Yeah.
Well, I watched a bunch of those. Then I ended up watching a bunch of those episodes.
Which ones?
The Death by Fame show.
Yeah. What were the other?
The one that really got me was the high five one.
Oh, the
Yeah.
singing group.
Yeah.
What was the song that they sang?
I don't remember. It was crazy popular, and they played it in a little bit in the episode.
Yeah. Do you remember that band, that R&B group, High Five?
No.
Yeah, they were called High Five.
Apparently, two of the members. What was it? They killed their wives.
No, one of the members did. But okay, so almost like that group was cursed. One ended up going to prison for something. The other one ended up
Russell Neal charged with murder.
dying from other things. I can't remember, but one of them ended up murdering his wife in the presence of their children. Well, it turns out his brother, who's not in the band, but his brother did the same thing.
Whoa, what?
Two brothers both murdered their wives in the presence of their children. Yeah.
That's insane. What did the woman obviously do to deserve it?
Wow. Well, he was kind of he was at a point in his life where he was doing a lot of fronting. Like he was like, faking it a lot.
Oh, so he was after
Yeah.
fame?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, he's older guy. He was, I think he was in his 40s or when it happened. But he killed her, and then immediately he got himself all dressed up and not dressed up like formal, but like all matching and and went to the police department, turned himself in.
Oh yeah.
And didn't one of the women at the police department describe it? She's like, I just remember he smelled really good.
Like
He looked
she was like,
handsome.
he's so put together, and and then all of a sudden he goes, yeah, I just killed my. I'm like, what?
Oh, so he admitted to killing her.
Oh yeah, he went and turned himself in.
How did he do it?
He said that my wife and I got in a fight, and she's now deceased.
Her fault?
That's how. Jesus.
Her fault, man. You know what? Women, stop arguing, okay?
Oh my God.
Hey, do you,
Do
you want to live?
listeners who aren't looking at the video? That's Jason talking.
Yeah.
That's Jason.
All I was thinking is whichever one of you makes the YouTube shorts, do not make this a short.
So go ahead. What did she do to Zizzer? Like, what was...
Well, she honestly, what she ended up doing is becoming independent of him. And I
Can't
think
do that.
that's what
Ladies,
happened.
stop
Yeah.
being independent of us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you understand? It's a big...
Stop being independent.
What-
Period.
Yeah.
Yes.
His
it's
ego-
a huge ego.
Apparently, his ego couldn't handle that she's getting on her own,
Mm.
and she's doing. Not only is she getting on by herself, but she's doing well. You know what I mean?
There you go. See that? Lesson to be learned here, ladies. Lesson to be learned. Pump your brakes if you want to live.
Wow.
You know what was the funniest part for me watching that episode, though? The actor playing him is a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Comedian Alan Green, AC.
Yeah. He played
And my
it.
brother tells me, he goes, I knew I recognized that guy.
Yeah. Every time it would
Yeah.
show him, I'm like, I feel like that guy's like an actor of like. But
he's a
I just
comic.
Met him through jazz.
He's a comic, a very, very funny guy, too.
That one was good though. That was a good one. And then the other one that was really trippy was the lawyer, the lady that was going to be the new Judge Judy, like kind of
Oh,
like,
the fitness chick.
right. Now, yeah, that was interesting because her husband was he was like a former model. Like and he looked like it. Not like
Good
these-
looking dude.
Not like not just. I mean, I don't have a preference either way. I'm just talking about trends. But these days, a lot of male models are feminine, and he wasn't. He was this guy, and so he kind of had this. He had this attitude, like that kind of went along with that. Like, I'm a good-looking, manly guy, and so it doesn't matter that I don't do anything.
Oh, was she the breadwinner?
Yeah. I was getting to that, but it was very emasculating to him. Like she would say things
episode too, where she would say things publicly
on
They had a,
interviews. So she would say, "Oh no," she would talk about him and go, "Oh, he's more like just an accessory. He's like a part of my outfit."
And they had a reality show, didn't they?
Yeah. It was a reality show.
They had a reality show, and she would say things like that.
And you can just see him like on the reality show, like on the couch,
Dying
just going
inside.
"Oh my god!" Like he could, it was like, "Whoa!" But yeah, he
was like,
he finally
kill this woman.
Yeah, it got too
I'm
much.
gonna unlive her. Remember, we're on YouTube.
Unlive.
I'm gonna unalive her.
Unalive her.
Can't say the other word.
So we have to say things that don't make sense.
Exactly. Because of soft, brittle bitch titties that are watching.
What are bitch titties?
People that can't hack it.
Oh,
That's what they are.
like you were
You
saying
know-
it so confident, like that phrase has been around.
I actually
Forever.
have a new sound that I haven't put on your soundboard yet that I think is appropriate for that.
He's bleeping me.
Oh, do it. This son of a.
Yeah.
It
And then he went and himself.
What if he's really bad at? And she's like, "Motherfucker," and then too late.
Yeah. So how did he make his life better?
What do you mean?
He killed her, right?
I can't even keep a straight face when you.
So how did
say
he?
that.
So how did he free himself from the shackles of this woman?
That for some reason I don't remember. I don't know why, but it was. Yeah, I don't remember what he did.
Didn't he? He killed her though, right?
Yeah, he did, but I just can't remember how. I don't remember the details.
She was hot too, right?
She was, but she was a fitness competitor as well.
Ah.
So I don't know.
She was putting.
I
her
don't think the
fitness
guy
up.
he just couldn't handle her being so much better than him in every.
But also,
area.
see, the thing is, I have no problem with that because guess what? My wife is a billion times better than me.
Right? Yeah.
But it's the way she was treating him.
Yeah, she would say these just and on the
masculine things publicly,
And
not
on the
just at
show.
him.
like she seemed to go out of her way on the show too during record, so that it was on air and everything to kind of treat him like he's a bit of a dumbass, but maybe he was. You know what I mean?
Maybe that was their
If we go
shtick for a
by
while.
if you go by the theory of like Zoolander, male models are kind of idiots, right?
Yeah. And Zoolander's more of a documentary than anything.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Really, really, really good looking.
Yeah. I have a Jacobi Mugatu sweater.
Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get that?
No, I don't.
Man, those are hard to come by.
Do you know what that is? Remember that from Zoolander?
I
Will Ferrell was a designer. His name was Jacobi Mugatu. And his fame,
the
claim to
hair
fame
was
is he
like
invented the piano
His hair
tie.
was like this.
Yeah.
yeah.
Am I taking crazy pills? That guy was great.
Yeah.
He's a good character.
Now, let me ask you this about the guy that got rid of her. Was it a murder-suicide?
No.
So he went to prison?
Yeah, he went away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he went away.
Because the one about the girl singer.
That was the one that she was really popular on YouTube, and then she got on The Voice.
Yep. Adam
And was,
Levine's
like,
team.
killing it.
Adam Levine turned his chair around for this young lady, and she was just so talented. And she got big on YouTube because she was singing, and she was just so good.
Really?
And then she got pretty famous,
Uh-huh.
and ended up going out on tour. And this guy got super obsessed with her, and started following her on tour, and ended up
Killing her, man. He put
like walking up to her after a show.
Yeah, she was doing like a meet and greet, and he went right up to her and put one in the head and two in the chest. Walked away, walked
Yeah,
down,
unalived
walked
her.
away a little bit, and then took his own.
So sort of one of those, if I can't have you, nobody can.
yeah, and then he unalived himself with an unaliving gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
None of this is funny, by the way.
No, it isn't.
I'm just a comedian. I could find the funny in it.
That's right, and there's nothing wrong
But
with that.
there's nothing funny with unaliving yourself or unaliving someone else,
Nope.
unless you're a male model who. I'm just kidding.
Who married?
But yeah, that's dude. This is the second season of that series. I don't know if you know that. There's a season 1. The one you're watching is season 2. No. Allen's was on 1, I think.
Who?
AC, the one that played the guy from
Right.
High Five.
Which one was the Drew Carey one? That was the very first episode, wasn't it?
Season 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Second season.
That's what I started with. But then and the cool thing about these series is you don't have to watch them in order. You can just jump around.
There's no chronological order to watch it.
I can just GCJ. That looks like a cool murder. I'm going to watch this one.
Yeah. Oh, man. I love that kind of stuff. I don't know why I'm so addicted to true crime and all that stuff. It's a problem.
With me, it's mind blowing what they'll do, what people will do for love or for money or for whatever. You know what I mean? I've been in some low times.
I thought you were going to
man.
admit to something.
Yeah, right.
No, I've been like low, and I've never even
Never.
none of that's ever crossed my mind.
Ever.
You know?
I'll bitch and complain, but I'll never do anything crazy like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I just watched something. I watch so much of this crap that I lose track of the ones that I'm watching.
Oh.
I was watching something last night. Oh, there's this documentary about this guy, and I haven't finished it yet because I keep falling asleep because I watch at night after I get home from stand-up.
Riveting.
Where he's called Rael, the alien prophet or something. Yes, Rael, the alien prophet. And basically he tells everybody that he's an alien and that he talks to them.
Mm.
And cults are one thing. It's the people that buy into it.
Right.
The people that go, he's got something. I'm gonna follow him and give him all my money.
Right.
And they're just, the people say he's just so mesmerizing. When he speaks, you can't help it. And I'm thinking, oh, that's a you thing. That's not a him thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're weak. You're a weak
yeah,
person.
Yeah.
Well,
I've had that. I've had conversations where people and they talk so eloquently, and I'm like, do they?
Dude, they don't.
You know, they don't. Yeah.
I just remember the documentary. I just remember the one I'm watching. The Truth About Jim.
Mm.
Jim Jones then?
No, it's another Jim.
Okay,
But
I saw that advertised, and I thought it was
so did I.
Jim Jones. So
it's not.
Yeah.
This family, dude, they believed that their father was a serial killer. And there was parts of the documentary where they thought he may be the Zodiac killer.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. And then there was the backpack killer, the hitchhiking backpack killer up in Northern California. They think he might have been him. But this dude was crazy.
There it is. The truth.
Yeah, this guy, The Truth About Jim. And it was one of those things where women loved him. He had this way about him that people thought was charming.
Wait. Did it just say his name was
Mr. Mordecai?
Mordecai.
Of course he's going to be. Mordecai?
Yeah, Jim Mordecai. And first of all, that's the daughter that's doing everything. That's his granddaughter. Step-granddaughter, by the way. This man was her mom's stepdad.
Whoa.
Yeah. And he was apparently just a creepy, weirdo guy. And with his kids, he was with his daughters physically.
Oh, geez.
And he was a serial, can't say the word.
Sure.
And he was a school teacher. And it was a very popular school.
He was a serial unlifer.
No. The other thing.
Sexual.
Take
Oh,
advantage
no,
of
don't
it,
say
yeah.
that. That's
And so he was doing this with students and then doing it with his daughters and stepdaughters. And then all of the kids, he passed away he had brain cancer. And after he had passed, all of his daughters, and led by the grand stepdaughter, did this long investigation into him and found all kinds of things that were just lining up for him to be the Zodiac, lining up for him to be that backpack killer. And then they let it go. Like, that's probably not him. They had like professionals on the Zodiac go, I don't really think it's him. And I'm listening to the evidence and listening to the comparisons. I'm like, why do you not think it's him?
Right.
The picture.
What kind of investigating?
If you look at the old pictures of the Zodiac, the composites with the glasses.
Yeah.
They were all like, well, that's a look that everybody had back then, which is true. Yeah. All white dudes looked like that back then with the dark rim glasses. Like, holy shit, I'm the Zodiac. I just realized I'm the Zodiac.
Me too.
Is it me? What was I doing last night?
What was I doing?
I woke up with blood on my hands.
I was Zodiacing.
And then they're like, well, he could be this backpack killer. And I'm like, well, what if it's both? Because it all happened around the same area, same time.
Yeah.
The guns that were used, he had one. It's just he had all kinds of,
Damn.
and he would disappear. He did this thing where he would tell his family, "I'm going to go for a drive," and he would just go and be gone for hours, just driving around. And back then they didn't have GPS or any of that stuff.
Of course, yeah.
So in order to know those back roads where a lot of these backpackers were found, you had to be from the area, and he was from the freaking area. He lived there. Wow, what was the area? I can't remember the name of it. It's Northern California.
Circumstantial evidence.
Yeah,
A lot of circumstantial evidence, but it's also like, come on.
Yeah.
But he's dead. He had brain cancer, and he
You know
apparently
what,
passed
though?
away from it.
Oh shit! Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
happens to me all.
Oh, cult. You were talking about cults. I've met people who are so, and I don't know what it is. It's like a combination of like the way they speak, their demeanor.
There's a
how
language.
they befriend you. I mean, they are culty. I know a couple. I mean, people say that about one of the current people running for president right now. That he has that effect on people, and I believe that now.
Charisma.
And then it's like a perfect combination of stuff. I don't know if you
Right.
guys ever come across a girl that
always
no
a girl.
matter what, no
Always a
matter
girl.
who you are as a man, every man could fall in love with her. I think there are women who
Yes.
have that same power. And I've met a
Yes.
couple of those women. I think the men who do this cult leadership is stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but also they're amazing at what you said. They're very like intoxicating. The words that they use, the way they talk, the things that they tell them. And another thing that these cult leaders, men or women, are amazing at is they have radar for weak people.
Right.
They have a radar for people that are missing something.
And they make you feel special, and
Yeah.
wanted, and all of that. Yeah.
And they can zero in on something right away on your personality. They're so focused that they can go, oh, I'm going to use that now.
Yeah.
It's a trip.
You need to get away from your current situation and come to me because I will help you with that and I will
Yeah.
change that.
And I will be here for you.
And I'll be here for you no matter what.
Yeah.
You know who make great cult leaders? Stand-up comics. Think about it. We're standing in front of a bunch of
Commanding
strangers,
a room.
captivating them with all of the things that we're saying.
Right.
Mhm.
And I've watched comedians where I think that what they're saying is so funny and I'm on board. And then I go, I don't really agree with any of these things he's saying, but at the moment,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not to mention you're surrounded in the room and you want to be part of
Yeah.
the whole dynamic.
That's another thing.
Right? That's another big thing.
They find people that want to be part of something.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't think I could ever be in a cult or as a cult member. I don't want to be a part of anything. I don't want to be around all those people. I just want to be able to just sit in my room alone and watch documentaries about cults.
I hate true crime.
Why?
I don't like true stories. Like I don't even like movies or true stories where people die at the end. I don't watch any of that. I just
You're such a sweet
when I go to the movies, when I do search, I just want to be taken away from the world I am. That's why I do a ton of sci-fi, a ton of just show me a movie with a bunch of explosions.
Right.
And I'm good.
I'm like that with movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
The
like
thing is,
I
with
love
true
a good
crime, you already know
documentary.
the ending.
Yeah, but there's no lasers in true crime.
There could be.
There's no,
Yeah.
spaceships.
Yeah.
Man.
Although there was this one called Bad Surgeon. He used lasers.
Yeah.
Dude, I just watched an interesting one that was kind of weird. I was okay, but it was called, the name got me. It was called, They Call Him Mostly Harmless.
Yes.
Oh.
The hiker.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Well, okay. What was your thought about these women that were just these women? that
You're
were
asking me my thought on
obsessed?
women?
No, listen. No, not on women. I'm talking about these people, I should say, that were just specifically in this documentary.
And what were they obsessed with?
Him. And this is a whole hiking community. Do you remember? Did you see
Yeah.
it? And everybody had, when you're a hiker, you have trail name. You have a trail name.
It's hiker's version of gang names.
Yeah, and
Trail-
his
trail
name,
name.
his trail name was Mostly Harmless.
your
Well, they found him dead. They found him dead and like emaciated, like
Yeah,
starved,
Very malnourished.
not no injuries or anything like that. And some of these hikers got obsessed to find out who he was,
Yeah.
find his true identity and everything. Two in particular, who honestly don't look like they hike a day in their life, but I'm not sure how they what about this got them so obsessed with, and they were like,
Well, because
and his eyes, they were like, we gotta find the soulfulness
Yeah.
of his eyes, and
Yeah.
Well, they find out who he is. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, he's not a good dude.
Yeah, he was horrible. Like he was a abuser,
Yeah, serial abuser.
Yeah, serial domestic like abuser and that kind of
Here's
thing.
why, because these women here or people, he was a good looking guy who paid attention to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. They had interactions with him and they felt this connection.
The guy I knew couldn't have been this guy.
Right.
He was so sweet and nice, but if you remember, there was something like he didn't like to get his picture taken.
Right.
And he never told us his name.
Right.
A lot of people.
See that guy?
Which guy?
You missed it. Go.
I can't rewind.
That's him. But
Okay.
the other guy, there was one guy, and there was these women that were all obsessed with finding him. But then there was this one guy who knew him well, and he was the most upset. Like he was like really emotional, and he was like, I thought he was this.
He thought he was his boy.
He thought he was this wonderful guy, and
you could tell by
that's
these
him
people,
there.
You could tell by these people's personalities that they were searchers.
Yeah.
This guy. I mean, look at that guy. I'm sorry, but he doesn't have a lot of friends. You know what I mean? So the one that he had turns out to be a shitty guy. But here's the thing: a lot of desperate people, emotionally desperate people, are colorblind when it comes to red flags. They don't want to see him, so they don't.
Yeah.
They just this guy was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the guy who you didn't know his name?
Right.
You know, he was great. The guy that you have no idea where he came from.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like, if I started,
such a sweet man. The guy that you have no idea about his past.
Mhm.
No. I don't want to think about any of those things. He's good to me.
I'm just going by my experience with him. Right.
Right.
Yep. And
I think that's telling us it's almost time.
it's a siren. We're getting into the true crime.
Yeah, I want to do more of this.
Yeah.
You know what? Should we do true crime episodes and talk about our own?
Your own
it's-
crimes?
Yeah, because I have a few.
Oh no.
No. You don't want anybody to know about what I did?
What'd you do?
You remember what I did?
What?
Can't talk about it.
I stole a Snickers bar at one. It's at work.
Have you ever, dude, at work? What work?
Work.
Current?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
You did?
On accident. But it was
On
but,
act?
but
You
then
stole it on accident.
I did. But then I thought, wow, that was kind of I'm up a Snickers bar and I
Dave
still have
and
my
I-
$2.
The biggest crime I've ever committed was stealing. But here's what I stole.
Mm.
We were kids, and I went into the grocery store, and I opened a bag of M&Ms and took like 3 and ate them.
Did you really?
Yeah. Remember when we would steal?
I'm telling mom.
Remember when we stole those sunglasses from the sporting goods store?
Yeah. The Varnays.
We were poor kids, and there were like these sunglasses that were in style, and you know, security isn't what it is these days.
Wasn't
And they had them sitting on a rack right next to the door. So we just went in there and pocketed sunglasses. And then we were so dumb, we would have the nerve to go back wearing them. Price tag still on it, the name of the store. Anyways, on that note, thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful ride that we call the Unidentical Podcast.
Yeah.
Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Spotify, wherever it is that you download. Leave us a 5-star rating and a review. It helps keep this channel going. YouTube, obviously, make sure that you like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Did it right this time? Nice. And again, as always, any of you thinking about doing a podcast, you need to come here. The podcast place in Long Beach, California. Every episode of the Unidentical Pod is shot right here in the Podcast Place Studios in Long Beach, California. So, this is the place to do it if you want to do one.
Yeah.
With super producer Solo Man.
We have some cool guests coming up too.
Got some guests coming up. Keep an eye out for that. Confirmed a few. So be ready. And they're big and they're fun. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Unidentical.